Hi, this is Miss D at D Special Things. I wanted to share a lace page that I am um, doing with. I'm doing a one-on-one with someone. They know who it is, but anyway, you don't. So, Leah, yes, this is a one-on-one that me and Leah are doing, and we had decided early on to do a lace page, which I actually participated in it already with a couple of the other ladies, but Leah had a death in the family, so she couldn't participate at the time. So we decided once she got back into the scrapbooking swing of things, that we would go ahead and do this swap. Well, I went ahead and I completed my lace page for Leah, and I hope she likes it. I use quite a bit of elements on this page. I use loads of different elements. As you can see, and I'll try to explain it to you, I use the Everyday Vintage Love Letter Kit. And what I did was these have bunches of pockets and tickets and all this kind of stuff in it. Well, I just used the cards and I cut the images off of the cards, and I wanted them, I was going to color them in, and then I decided no, I'll leave it exactly like this, because I wanted it to have this real vintage feel. And another thing that I was going to do was I was going to tea dye this. Now that I'm finished with it, I'm not certain that I want to. But I'll tell you the elements that I have on here. As I told you before, I used the Prima Love Letter collection to cut the images out. But the first thing I did was I actually, the requirements of our lace page wasn't a whole lot. Just make a lace page. And the lace page had to be at least a 5x7 sheet. This is what I started with. And what I did was I took about 6 sheets of dictionary paper and I sewed them together, as you can see. And I have several more of these to make. That's why I kind of have some already started. And matter of fact, I have 3 of them going right now. What I did was I used large pieces of lace to actually cover the page. So if you look close enough, you can see that there's actually lace on the page. It's just not all covered up. And another thing I did was I put a hanger here so that just in case she didn't want it to be a page, if she can actually hang this lace page. I used a crochet, let's see, I have bunches of doilies here, but I used a doily, and I'm not exactly certain where I got this doily from. I think either someone sent it to me or I purchased them from AliExpress, and I think someone actually sent them to me. Maybe I got them from AliExpress, I'm not certain. Okay, but I used this size doily. It's a pretty big doily. I think it's about 6 inches. 5.5 to be exact. Yeah, stretch, I can get it at 6 inches. And I adhered the doily to this, and then I used a 2-layer piece of lace and another piece of lace here, and it's like ribbon. It's crochet thread, but you can see it, but you can hardly see it. I used that there, and then I took one of my beads, my centerpieces that I got from AliExpress, and I have a pin there, and it's in there because I have a little thing on the end keeping it from coming out, and it has a little boot dangle on it. And then I took my lace, and this piece of ribbon. It was purchased like this with the little doodads on it, so I thought that was cute on there. The little flowers here are actually a piece of lace, and when I buy my lace, I buy pieces that I can actually cut apart. So yeah, this was attached to this, and I cut those off, and I used that to make the little flower pieces, and these little bead things with the little gem like sequence in it that is another lace. And it's funny, got stuff all over the place. That is actually this lace, and I just cut them apart and put them on each of those. These are little, I think I got these from either I Am Roses or Wild Orchid Craft, the little white flowers here with the pearls on them. And then I took, matter of fact, what I did was I took ribbon and I hooped it and put the little flowers in between them, and on the end I just hung a dangle. This might be one of Tim Holtz dangles, I'm not certain though. And then I have a little piece there that says Made with Love. It's a little heart, but I have a lot of different layers of ribbon on here. And this is also Keep Calm and Rain On. This is also a card that was in that love letter stack. I just took them and cut them out. But I'm going to keep looking at this for a minute to see if by chance I want to, if I want to use the spray stuff to make this, to tea dye this. I don't think I want to. I don't know. You all tell me. Should I leave it as it is or should I spray it? I think I'm going to leave it. I think Leah will like it just like it is. But if by chance you see this, Leah, if you don't want it tea dyed, just let me know. But you have to let me know now so that I can tea dye it, and so that it would dry by the time I get it in the mail, because I can't put it in the oven because I have all of the embellishments on it already. Yeah, and these will actually melt, especially these little things. Okay, to get these leaves, I have another lace piece and that I used. Hold on for a second, I gotta get it. And I was able to cut this so many different ways. This is a piece that I purchased from, let's see, yeah, one of my scrapping buddies went to LA Crafts, and we did a lace share, and she purchased a bunch. So this is one that she got there, and the reason I like this is because you can cut it apart. As you can see, I cut it apart in so many different ways. Here I cut the leaves off. Here I just cut it straight down the middle, and I used another piece of lace, which is here, and I have loads of this. When I run out, I'll go back. I get this from Joann's. I'll run to Joann's and purchase it, but I like teeny ribbon, and I could never seem to find any. And then when so I put that on top of it so that you couldn't see where it end or begin. And then I was also able to finish the end of this book too. So I think that's everything on that page. That's how I finished that page off. And then the back side of it, I just put Moments Captured there. That also came from that love letter collection. And again, I used that piece of lace as a trim. Then I cut the little applique flowers out, and then I took the little bead things and cut them apart, and I adhered them to each one of those. I did the same to this. I used a different flower here and I put another one of my centers that I got from AliExpress here, and on the satin ribbon that I made a bow out of, I put it there. And then I did the same thing on the bottom with the, I think I used the entire thing, yeah. With this lace, I used the entire thing. I just adhered the flowers and then some more of the beads. And on here is a piece of lace that I actually cut off of another piece of lace. And I adhered the little metal pieces. I have a shoe there. I have a little bobble there, that metal piece there that says faith, and there's a little diamond piece and a heart and another little diamond piece and a teapot, because this lady is sitting there drinking tea. So I just thought moments captured kind of spoke to this page. So that's pretty much her lace page. That is the front. I guess I don't know which is the front or the back, but either way, that's one side of it, and this is the other side of it. And on this side of it, I made a little, I used a little ATC envelope. I put on there homemade just for you, and I put my information on the back of the card of the envelope, and I inserted this little ATC folder and enclosed it in there. Oh yeah, sent her a little note. It says, "Thanks, Leah. This was loads of fun." And this really was a lot of fun because I made this specifically for Leah. So I'm hoping she likes it. I have to get her package together, and I just thought that the nice gift would be, I can't tell you what that gift would be, but I can tell you, and I'm only telling you this because I do not want to duplicate efforts. If you already have this, and I know now that you don't, and now I have to find it, but I am actually including in your package, like I said, I won't tell you everything. You'll see what the other stuff is, but I don't want you to go out and buy this again, so I'm going to show you what I'm including in that package as soon as I find it, because if you guys saw my room, you would think that my paper blew up or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like it, but I can't find it. Girl, I sure hope I find it before it's time to pack your package. No, but this is going in the mail by this is going in the mail Saturday, because I need to get your package together. I kept saying it, and before you knew it, March 15th was here. That is our deadline day. But I don't want you to go buy this stuff, so I'm going to do a nice thing and just show you what I'm including in your package. Just as a nicety, I'm going to include this doll stamp, and this one, her name is Priscilla. I don't know what her name is, but it's the new one, the new big one. This one, her name is Priscilla, and this one, her name is Becky. And then this is just a Warm Wishes cling stamp. And then this is the Aqua Real tag pad, and this is the Hancock Park tag pad. So I'm going to go ahead and include that. At least that would start you with your collection, because I know you wanted to collect these. It just so happened after I ordered some, I thought it would be a good idea to use these as gifts. But when I went back to purchase them, these were all they had. So this is all that I could include in the package. So that will go out. That will go out Saturday. So you should get it within the next couple of days. But I wanted to show you all some more stuff that I actually purchased. I know I think along the way I see stuff, I buy it, and if it's a good deal, I'm gonna get it, so it doesn't matter. But I did pick up some more of the Tim Holtz, like the Found Relatives thick cards. And I like these. Really, it surprised me that my Joanns even had them because they never have stuff on time. But I think, I like these to put on in my minis and such. But this one has black people in it. There's a couple of them that actually have black people in it. So I think that's why I really like this this collection here, this card collection, because they actually had those two cards in there. So I got a couple of those, and then I also found me some compass coins, and this is stuff that I did not have of Tim Holtz yet. And so when I came across it, I was like, oh yeah. So this is ephemera, and it's an ephemera pack, and I'll just take a few of them out and show them to you. Some pretty cool stuff if you're just looking to do some ATCs, or you're doing a mini or something, or you know, you need, or one of his tags. Good stuff. You don't really have to cut up your pages, your paper pages, because the stuff is in there. So I thought that was a good idea. And yes, and I didn't have it, so I picked it up. And I also found some Clipboard Clips. These, I got a couple of those. And I got a couple of his rub-ons, life quotes, and apothecary. And I haven't used this collection yet, so yeah, both of these are coming in handy for me. So there's 2 sheets, one white, one black. So yeah, I'll be able to use those. But I went at Joann's, back to Joann's, okay? I was in Joann's, and this had to be probably in February. Could have been in January, I don't know. But I meant to show this because I was going to order some. I love collecting these things, these spools. And I was going to order some from someone online. They were selling them for, I think, $5 or $6 a piece for the actual spool, but they were being made. Well, I was in, because I collect so many, every time I see these things, I have to buy it. I was in Joann's, yeah, and they have them up by the counter, kind of tucked away somewhere, but they're 50% off. These were originally $12.99. I paid $6.50 for them, but you also get the ribbon is what they're selling. Yeah, so that's really what you're paying for, is they're selling the ribbon. It just so happened they're on these 5.5-inch spools, and these are narrower. And I have different spools that I got from Marshall's, I think, and yeah, a couple of times. So these I thought were really came in handy, but they also have some that are shorter, and they all have different kinds of burlap on them. And these are only, let's see, these are 4 inches. Yeah, I mean thick, nice 4 inches. So I keep hoarding them, and they were $9.99 regularly, so they were 50% off, so I paid $5 for these. But I mean, you still get the burlap, and I don't know how much burlap is on here, but it's lots of it. So I actually got a few of these and a few of these, but I wanted them for the spool, so it's almost like 2 for 1. I got the burlap with the print on it, and I got the spools that I wanted. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you there. And as I come up with other stuff, I guess I'll show you. But the biggest deal was Leah's lace book, and I put this together specifically with her in mind. So I'm hoping that she likes it, and that if she hangs it, that she'll hang it somewhere real special. I just like hanging stuff like this. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, or if you put it in a notebook, yeah, you'll have you know, you could make a book with it. So however you chose to treat it. But I just wanted to share this with you all, and I hope you like it, Leah. And yeah, I'll come back later with some other projects that I have. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.